What is going on, my individuals? Drexler here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. Now today I have a really good one for you guys, and that's how to look muscular without ever having to pick up weights or go to the gym. And now I'm not gonna lie, I mean, you're not gonna look like this guy. It's not gonna happen, you know, by not lifting any weights. If you want to look like that, this video is not for you. You're gonna have to get a gym membership and definitely lift some serious weight. However, not all of us do want to look like that. I mean, most of us probably don't even have the genetics to look like that. I mean, if you're like me, it's literally impossible no matter how much you eat and train. Now, this video is based off of what I have learned, what I would do, and what works best for me. So feel free to follow along if you guys are interested on how I would personally achieve these results. So right off the bat, the first thing, you know, me personally, what I would do is if I had some excess body fat, I would get rid of it immediately. Right in the beginning, you know, right off the bat. You know, there's so many people that I see that, you know, have that excess body fat, and they think in their heads, you know, they think that the first thing that they should do to put on some muscle and to look more muscular is to right away just start bulking, start lifting heavy, and just eating a whole bunch of food. When really the first thing that they should be doing is just getting down to a low body fat percentage, you know, getting rid of that excess fat. Because what happens is if you're a little overweight and the first thing you do is just start bulking, start putting on muscle, I mean, yeah, you're definitely gonna put on some muscle. There's no doubt about that. However, your muscles and your physique, you know, it's not gonna look as impressive because of the fat that's in the way. And so the first thing I always recommend right away is to burn that excess fat, you know, get down to a lower body fat percentage. And you'll be surprised, even if you don't have that much muscle and you get down to a low body fat percentage, you may actually look pretty decent. And those muscles are actually, you know, the muscles that you do have, they're gonna pop. You're gonna be able to see them clearly because you have no fat in the way to hide it. And if you do this, you may just be happy with those results, and boom, your transformation is done. Now all you gotta do is just maintain it. Now, how do you get down to a low body fat percentage? Is it doing a whole bunch of cardio every single day and just burning as many calories as possible? I mean, yes, you could do this, but it's gonna get very draining. You're gonna be very tired throughout your week. So the main thing that you really wanna focus on, that I would personally do, and this is something I actually implement in my diet when I'm cutting, and that is just staying below your daily calorie budget. Because 90% of this thing is diet, you guys. Like, simple as that. Which is also great because it makes it easier on you guys. Rather than having to put the blood, sweat, and tears into the gym, you could just eat a little less every day. I mean, yes, you definitely want to be working out your muscles and doing some body weight exercises and things like that to really activate your muscles while you're cutting. Because if you don't do this while you're cutting, you're gonna lose muscle. And so if you are, you know, exercising your muscles while you're cutting, you're gonna be able to maintain and keep that muscle while you're burning the fat. So yeah, I'll talk about that a little bit in a few moments. Now, as far as dieting and effectively burning fat, I actually made a whole entire video on this a few weeks ago, and it's called How to Actually Get a Six-Pack. So if you want to learn how to get down to a low body fat percentage, I'll go ahead and link that right above my head and down in the description, so you guys can go ahead and watch that after this video. Now, make sure to really watch that video and to really pay attention and take note to everything I say, because the information in that video is super duper important on, you know, achieving that look that you are desiring to get. Now, once you get down to a low body fat percentage, like I said, you may be looking pretty good at this point, you know? Skinny, yes, but at the same time, you're gonna have those little muscles now popping out. And even though when you're skinny at this point, you're gonna be able to take your shirt off and people are gonna look at you and be like, whoa, like, you know, this dude is probably very healthy, you know, he looks pretty good, like he takes care of himself. And to me, this is honestly a great look. I think it looks really cool. However, if you do wanna put on some nice lean muscle without ever having to pick up weights or go to the gym, it is achievable. Although, again, you're not gonna look like this guy. You're gonna look more like this guy. Now, Jade to me is a perfect example of someone that looks good, that stays in shape, but he's not, you know, too muscular by any means. And if you follow him on Instagram, then you're gonna see that he does a lot of body weight exercises. Now, for those of you who don't know what body weight exercises are, I'm sure you can go right onto YouTube or Google or whatever and type in body weight exercises, and you're gonna see all kinds of different movements and you know, different exercise strategies and things that you can do. But for the sake of this video, just to keep things simple, your basic things are push-ups, pull-ups, dips, sit-ups, squats, and things that are just making you use your own body weight. So body weight exercises are great. However, if you do want to push yourself a little harder and see even, you know, better results, I would definitely suggest using resistance bands. These are really great. You can take them with you while you travel. They're very inexpensive and they cost a lot less than a gym membership. I remember when I was 16, my parents actually hired a personal trainer, and for like the first 3 months, all he had me doing was strictly body weight exercises and exercises that just involved resistance bands. And within about a 3-month period, I had a pretty good little transformation. I was able to put on like 6 pounds, and at that point I actually looked pretty decent because the muscle that I didn't have a lot of muscle, but the muscle that I did have, it really showed because I was at a low body fat percentage. I didn't have any fat to cover the muscle that I did have. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, again, nothing beats actually going to the gym and pushing around weight and lifting. However, that doesn't mean that you can't have a nice looking body by putting in the work at home, especially if you're on a budget. Just keep your nutrition on lock, get down to a low body fat percentage by dieting. Again, you can watch that video of mine to see specifically how you can do that, and do consistent body weight workouts. And of course, incorporate, resistance bands if you can, and really push yourself. Now, when it comes to working out, I would highly encourage you guys to really push yourself every single week. Make it a goal to do more every week. For instance, say during one of your, workout sessions, you're doing push-ups, and say you do 3 sets of push-ups, and during those 3 sets, this week you did 20 reps, 20 reps, 15 reps. Make it a goal the next week to do 30 reps, 30 reps, 20 reps. So that way you're actually, pushing yourself and progressing. And obviously, if you're not doing more reps or progressing, then you should know in your head that your diet's a little off. You're not getting in enough protein or calories. And all in all, make sure that your workouts are around 30 to 40 minutes. I would say get in at least 4 workouts a week. So for instance, you can do chest and tris on Monday, you can do back and bis on Tuesday, Wednesday you can do some abs, and Thursday you can do some legs. And at the end of the day, if you are progressing and you're really pushing yourself and you're doing more every single week, you're gonna see those results. Your body will have to acclimate and it will have to grow to keep up with your progress. And again, you guys, last time, be sure to watch that video that I made a few weeks ago, how to actually get a 6-pack, so that way you guys aren't just wasting your time while you're working out. Because you can work out and really push yourself, but if your diet's not on point, in my opinion, you're basically working out for really no reason. Dieting, at the end of the day, you guys, is the foundation to everything. And so that video that I made basically just breaks everything down and explains to you guys how to diet effectively. And as always, remember, you guys, consistency is the key. It's not about looking like someone else. It's not about trying to look better than the next guy. It's all about looking your best and improving yourself daily. Staying in your own lane. See, what happens is when we start looking at other people and start comparing ourselves and trying to top other people, it gets you very, very distracted on what you're supposed to do and your goals. So stay focused on you. The only thing that you need to be worrying about is being a little bit better than you were yesterday and really pushing yourself. And like I said, over time, when you stay consistent by doing this and staying in your lane and staying focused on you, you're gonna get those results. And you're gonna look back at yourself, 6 months from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, and you're gonna look back and thank yourself that you did this, that you put in the work, and that you didn't try to compete with anybody else. You were just focused solely on you, your mission, and what you need to do. So I hope you guys dug this video and got some great information from it. I'll be down in the comments below answering questions if you guys have any more. And if you guys dug this video, please be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and be sure to hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop some new content. And I'll see you guys soon. My name is Drexler. Shaka bra.